Hi everyone, it's Mel. How's it going? Today I wanted to take you along with me as I deadhead my hydrangea hedges. Now typically I would leave the spent blooms on to give it that winter interest. When we get snowfall, it looks really pretty, like a little winter wonderland. Unfortunately, this is what also happens when I leave the spent blooms on. Blooms everywhere on the ground, which leaves a nice little mess for me to clean up. So I thought instead of doing a ground cleanup, I would clean it up while spent blooms are still on the hydrangeas. Let me show you how I do it. Okay, so we'll get in a little closer here. And as you can see, I mean, they're beautiful still. I really do love them like this, but I don't love the cleanup. And we're not pruning, right? So we don't want to go so low that we're coming down here to one of the, which will be a bud in the spring. We're going to just go right under the spent bloom and cut it just like that. And I have my pop-up bag here. So we'll try to get as much done as we can before we lose light. Ooh, sorry, the sun is shining in quite nicely. And yeah, we'll get this nice and cleaned. as you can see, it is a lot cleaner, although I have a bit more to go. But again, we're not pruning, we're just deadheading. So taking off the spent blooms, and that way I won't have all of this to tend to in the spring. Also, I realized I have a broken branch. Poor guy. That's something else that can also happen when the load is too heavy for the shrub. So again, we just deadheaded. We just took off the spent blooms. We are not pruning. We will do that here maybe late winter, early spring. Join me when we come back to do that. And I have the next hedge to do after this video. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. Leave me a comment below. And yeah, take care. Bye.